I think as a program, we weren't very pleased with our defensive performance the other night, and I thought our guys responded extremely well today. Defensively, the one area that obviously is still a stumbling block for us is finishing the defensive possession with a rebound. The physicality that you have to play with around the basket in this league, especially when you go against, offensive rebounders of the caliber of Junior Ito and Igbanu, Jeffries, and Wheeler. Those guys go every single time, and they're physical and they're long, and you got to put a body on them. And I thought that really was a difference in the game. I thought offensively we ran some good stuff. The pace of the game was a little slower in that second half. There was multiple breaks in the action due to various reasons. But at the same time, I thought our effort was much better tonight. I thought our sharing the ball was better tonight. I had a couple turnovers against their half-court trap, but once we got that, offensively, I thought we did some good things. They're a very good defensive team. It's the first time we've seen the activity of a zone like that all year long, and I thought some of our guys played well. I thought Jiggets played extremely well today. Good bounce back for him. I thought David played well, and I thought Isaiah had a very good second half, especially offensively for us. Gives us an option inside, which is important for us.
Coach, their matchup zone is a bit tricky, a little more challenging than maybe even Eastern Michigan. Can you talk about what was going on with their defense that limited you guys?
Yeah, obviously they're good defensively, and I thought we had some pretty good looks at some threes. I thought you need to make shots, because you're not going to get to the free throw line. You need to make some shots. And we didn't, 8 of 21 from the three, 38%. Probably need to make a couple more of those. I thought down 7, we got a really good look for Peyton in the corner on that one. And a good look from Terrence a couple possessions earlier on in the other corner. So, you got to take care of the ball. You can't. You're gonna have a hard time maybe making some baskets. So you can't couple that with the 14 turnovers as well. When you drive, they're long enough, they swarm you enough, you got to be able to drive and kick it out. I didn't think we had enough of those tonight.
With about a minute and a half to go, it was a 5-point deficit for USF, and Tulsa was able to take 30 seconds off the clock. Were you trying to foul there? What happened on that?
No, we wouldn't foul in that situation. We're holding the team to 29%. They're one of the best free throw shooting teams in the league, probably after tonight, the best. At that particular point in the game, I think they had missed 2 free throws, or maybe had missed all 4 already. They didn't miss I think maybe they missed 1 down the stretch. So you got to rely on your defense, because if you get it's only a 2-possession game at that time. So yeah, we were just trying to get a stop, and I can't remember exactly if we got the stop and they got the offensive rebound, or if that was the one where Ito hit the 3 at the thing. I can't remember if that was the first shot they took or the second shot after an offensive rebound. At that particular point, if that was the one, he's 2 for 6 from the 3 at that particular point. But give him credit. I mean, he's a 5th-year senior, one of the best players in the league. And I said it before with the other player in this league. I'll say it. That's what those guys are supposed to do. That's why you want to play guys that are older like that, because that's what they do. He made a big shot on that one.
Defensively, you guys did a really good job on Junior in the first half. They get 3 points on 4 shot attempts. Did they do something different in the second half to get him open?
We did some different things on the ball screen coverage. And then they took advantage of. They did some good things to counter that. They also played him a lot more at the 5, playing Jeffries at the 4. So now we got our 5-man on him. I thought our 4-man, you know, did a good job on him when he was matched up with him. He's a tough matchup when he goes to the 5 because he doesn't give up anything. He still can score in the post, he still can rebound, and he can defend the 5. But it puts our 5 in a tougher situation, you know. And I thought the 2 threes that Jeffries hit back to back, it goes from 3 to 10 with those 2 threes, and so tough matchups all the way around at that time because we went with the bigger lineup some because of the rebounding, and where I'm not sure it helped us on the rebounding, it does put us in a more difficult situation defensively with our overall matchups.
Anything else for Coach?
Justin seemed a little tentative.
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. It's, you know, that's why it's hard to count on freshmen. You know, didn't have a good feel for what he needed to do to attack the zone. Offensively, he was tentative, and we put him in the front line against a press break, which so we could get the ball to the middle and try to attack. He had 2 of his turnovers there. But yeah, again, I'd rather have him make a mistake doing something super aggressive. But this will be a learning situation for him because he had been playing so well for us that he needs to bounce back and have 2 good days and get ready for UConn.
Coach, speaking of aggressive freshmen, David Collins had a good game today, but he did run into some foul trouble. Do you want him to keep being aggressive, or do you want him to throttle back a little bit?
Yeah, you know, again, because that's the 3rd straight game he's had foul trouble. I'm not going to, what's the term you said, throttle him back? I'm not going to do that because he's going to be a great player here. And his aggressiveness, he needs to make some smarter defensive plays. He can't get a foul reaching. He can't get a foul if he's out of position or something like that. You know, I don't know. I don't think he had any offensive fouls today. I think they were all on the defensive end. 4 of them on the defensive end. So, yeah, I mean, we got to keep his engine running as fast as possible because when he does make a mistake, it's done aggressively. And I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that. All right? Thanks, guys.